I'm just going.
Live?
Yes.
Good morning, everyone. East Orlando community and all the beautiful, awesome Orlando City folks. We're here our Testimony Tuesday, summer, August edition, with Eric Hansen, the GM of this beautiful establishment. Pretty cool place. I haven't been here in a while, but looks like I need to come back, especially with this awesome dishes that I will get to talk about. We're here to again showcase some of the new dishes on the menu as well as some initiatives that Eric would like to talk about. But first of all, he joined the company, I believe, last year, last I think October. So I'm gonna have him introduce himself for any of y'all that have not met him. Seems like a cool guy. I think I'm gonna be friends with him.
We'll get along.
Yeah. So again, I'll let him introduce himself and he can tell you about what he's done and where we're at with the company, how long you've been with the company, and what we like to do moving forward.
Sure.
So,
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for the introduction. Really excited to be a part of the Chamber of Commerce and be on this side of town. My name is Eric Hansen. I'm the general manager here at Bahama Breeze Waterford Lakes. I've been with the company since 2021, early 2021. I joined up with Bahama Breeze, so that post-COVID turmoil. And I came in. Yeah. So I I did 10 weeks of training over in Lake Buena Vista, at the location over there, and then I worked for about 3 years at International Drive, and that is our that was the original location, the flagship restaurant there. Really cut my teeth. Fell in love with the brand, fell in love with the company, and leveraging kind of prior experience and trying to do the best I could every day. I was granted the opportunity and the privilege to get the promotion to be a general manager. And so that's how I ended up here out in Waterford Lakes. And it's awesome. It's very different than where I've been in the past. I spent a lot of time on the international drive market and doing conventions and things like that.
Higher volume,
yeah, higher volume, but very different clientele. But honestly, there's really not much better than being a part of like a neighborhood restaurant. Having a kind of a closer sense of community. So that's always been.
Believe me, I agree.
Yeah. So that's really important to me, and so I think about that every day. When I come in and try to find ways to connect and do right by our neighbors. One of the first things I did when I got here was look at the building with fresh eyes and try to find a way to kind of brighten it up and make it visible. My first day here, I couldn't see the building from the road because the shrubbery and trees and things like that had just kind of grown up large. And so I contacted some people in my first week and said, I need to see this building, right? It's a beautiful building and it needs to shine, and it deserves it. And so we kind of made some changes. We did some lighting projects out front, so now it kind of shines at night. That's kind of the start. That's been kind of the first initial, big period is getting settled in, getting to know the community, and making this building kind of look beautiful.
Great. Well, I have not been in a while. I'm gonna be honest, but yeah, coming in, it's just like you could just see and feel. As one of my mentors said, that your restaurant always takes the persona of the GM, so you could just look how immaculate and everything's in its place. So rather coming in just as a restaurateur, I've been doing this for a long time. Let's not go there. But yeah, it's awesome. And I know as far as the community restaurant kind of venue that you want to be, you have been involved with the expo, which you're doing it again. You were on the feast. You had a great experience.
Awesome time. It was just a blast. I mean, meeting so many people, business owners and community members, and just like we spent half the time laughing and joking around with people, and it was just awesome. I can't wait to do it again.
Awesome. So we'll sign you up. That's coming up in February, folks. And yeah, my team as well. They all fight for the spot of who's gonna go out there, because then towards the end, I let them sample all the food items and all the drinks. So it's fantastic. The food is delicious, and the same way into these awesome plates. I know that one of the main focus on the interview, you would like to talk about these amazing dishes. I mean, I'm salivating right now, and I'm not a breakfast guy, but I would totally go in for everything that we have in here. So tell us about a little bit of what us in here, what you want to showcase
Sure.
and talk about.
Absolutely. So we Bahama Breeze, coming out of again that post-COVID turmoil, where everyone kind of shrunk their menus and limited what they had. We saw an opportunity in the last year or so to really expand what we're doing, really bring the quality up, elevate the ingredients and the style of what we can offer our guests. And so this is just a sampling of kind of the last rollout that we did. Probably three of my favorites. So I'm going to start with the dish closest to you. So that is the Island Grill Steak Salad. So it's a great green leaf lettuce mix. Kind of looks like a Cobb salad if you look at it, kind of like a southwestern Cobb salad. You've got black bean corn salsa, hard-boiled eggs, half of an avocado, and then bacon, of course, chopped bacon. And then that's going to be paired with a 6-ounce skirt steak. Top.
Is that like some type of mojo or like chimichurri that I see on top?
Yeah, that's a fresh house-made chimichurri that we put on top, and then the dressing on it. Of course, you can switch it out, but the dressing that comes with it is like an avocado lime ranch. So it's super good. I mean, it kind of makes me salivate talking about it. I mean, it's got all the things I like, bacon, eggs, avocado, steak, chimichurri. So
such a mealy salad, guys. Come on, like when you go out for lunch and you want to fill up without like wanting to go back to take a nap. This is perfect. You wouldn't feel bad as a dude like ordering this. Like,
absolutely not.
Oh man, that's awesome. Great. Beautiful. And what is this called again?
It's the Island Grill Steak Salad.
Island Grill Steak Salad, y'all. Okay. All right.
Beautiful. We'll keep the trend of salads going, so I'm going to bring this forward. So this is the Cabana Crunch Chicken Salad. That is actually, so we did a few salads. That is actually probably the most popular one. So
how's that take, Drew? Do you see that? Dorothy? Good?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes? All right.
Sorry. No, please. The presentation on it, I think, alone kind of speaks for itself. I mean, it's big. It's got volume. We do some fresh jerk chicken right here in house. We slice it thin. There's a myriad of ingredients. You've got fresh pineapple, cherry tomatoes, tortilla chips, carrots, cilantro. The dressing is like
is that a balsamic?
No, so there's two dressings on here. Well, one's a dressing, right? It's like a toasted sesame. And then once everything is together and mixed, we do it's a kind of a spiced coconut pineapple drizzle on top.
That's what I see. Okay.
Yeah,
gotcha.
That's kind of that little detail up there, and then it's finished off with toasted coconut flakes. So it just kind of has everything. It's got crunch, sweetness, spice, super well balanced. Every guest I talk to that has this, I mean, raves about it. They go crazy about it. It's just.
I bet it looks delicious. It is beautiful. What a beautiful. It's all about it. As a restaurateur, it's always so good to have an awesome presentation. As they say, you eat with your eyes, and this is just absolutely beautiful. This is so Instagrammable. Those people taking the pics, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Great.
Cool. And then since you were talking about breakfast, and maybe you're not a breakfast guy, I think everyone's a brunch person though. So this is kind of the Bahama Breeze take on chicken and waffles. So this is our crispy chicken and Johnny cakes.
Check this out, y'all. Ooh.
It is wildly good. So we revamped our fried chicken. It's got crunch. It's got a little bit of heat to it. Very mild, but a little bit of heat.
Beautiful.
We've got these beautiful Johnny cakes, which are kind of like corn flour pancakes. Little sweet mashed potato. Some pickled vegetables on the front that are great. And then the whole thing is kind of brought together with this habanero maple syrup.
Oh, man.
Right, so it's drizzled on top of everything, and then of course you get the extra side to kind of dip in. But
got some marinated onions. I see to balance the texture and the flavors.
Yeah, when you talk about a dish that is just like really perfectly balanced, like all the flavors, nothing overpowers anything, but it's just savory and sweet and awesome. This dish just screams it. So
beautiful.
And then I got one more surprise for you.
I hear.
Yeah, so this is we revamped our dessert program a little bit too. So this is our flaming pineapple butter cake.
Again, guys, when you said that you have elevated your game, I mean, look at this. This is something that I would expect to get here. I mean, no, it's just awesome. Like I said, I mean, I want to bring the team out here. Family, look how beautiful this is. This is like a Michelin star type of presentation deal. Like, it's awesome. But go ahead.
Yeah. So it's a dense butter cake. We've got fresh pineapple. There's a caramel rum sauce that we make here in house. That's over top right now. You got fresh vanilla ice cream, powdered sugar, and then we've got the little flaming flambe that's going to go over top. Now you got to get a nice little caramelized pineapple on top. Now take 10 seconds or so for that to kind of toast out, and then once that flames out, it's game on.
That's awesome. All right, where are the forks? Bring them.
That's
there are these laughing out here. This is fantastic. I mean, talk about, again, Instagrammable, picture worthy. This alone with your marketing team should be pretty easy content to bring some people in.
Yeah. That's great. The chefs over at the corporate office at the Restaurant Support Center have just done a phenomenal job, and then we've done our best every single day to just execute and make sure it is perfect and worthy, and dazzling our guests every day. That's the goal. So
I agree. Awesome, great job. All right. Well, any of these will be featured? You think? I mean, I know we're months away from the feast on the East, but any of these you might think that you might bring out there? I know some of them are really hard to execute, especially bringing in 500 or 600 portions of it. But you might think about any of them, making it.
We are gonna do. Last time we were at Feast of the East, we brought I think three food options and a drink, and we're probably gonna do something similar to that. Really, what we're gonna look at is, are these items gonna be able to hold for the duration? Sometimes salads don't really hold very long, right? But I can promise you that whatever we do bring is gonna dazzle. It's gonna delight. It's gonna get people excited. It's awesome. So we're thinking about it every day.
Great, awesome, Eric. Well, one of the things that you mentioned more than once, it's congratulations on the menu again, folks. Please come out, check it out. I'm such a foodie. I'm always looking, and this is definitely something that will. These two right here. Everything looks delicious, but I would definitely come out and check it out.
Favorites.
Yes, favorites. There you go. So you had mentioned about the industry standards. How company as a whole has kind of like made it a point to elevate y'all's game, especially with the service. You want to let us know a little bit about what the people should expect when they come out of the Bahama Breeze. As I said, I have come here before for like celebrations, usually bring the party, but I get it. I'm so it's a little different with me because I'm always looking, because I do your job. Sure. And I'm always like, oh, that light bulb's on. Oh, there's that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do that when you're out and you're like looking at your server and like, all right, she's gonna do this. But anyhow, what can we expect about you guys' service right now that you guys have been working on to just make sure that the people get the best food, but also comes in with exceptional service?
Absolutely, and that's you really hit the nail on the head, because one without the other is just it's half the picture. So the company, the brand, we really saw an opportunity over the last year to really just turn it back up. Bahama Breeze, since inception in 1996 when we first opened, was really always known for our service, exceptional service, industry leading at times. And so we saw an opportunity to really kind of look at ourselves and where we were at and said, we want that spot back. And we've got great people. And so sometimes, things just need a little tweak here and there. And so we just kind of went back to some basics, really looking at we think sometimes when from a service perspective, we call it, steps of service, right?
Right.
And sometimes they become so transactional. It's like, okay, I have to do this thing now.
So robotic.
Now this thing now, and now this thing now, and every table is exactly the same. And we just kind of got to a point where we're like, that's not what hospitality is. That's not what this industry is about, right? And so we spent a lot of time working with the team. Justin had chicken and Johnny cakes last week. Delicious. Thank you, Justin. Thank you. And so really the time was spent on making a genuine guest connection, right? And kind of training our team how to find that. And so looking at guest cues, like if you have guests coming in wearing a bunch of UCF shirts, it's like, hey, they're probably UCF students or UCF parents, and look at our neighborhood. And so, hey, what's going on? Are we going to a game tonight? Or, this is we just had summer graduation, right? And so we know when people are coming out and they're graduating, it's a celebration. That's like an easy guest connection, and so they chose Bahama Breeze to come and celebrate, and so that's like I'm honored to be a part of that. My team's honored to be a part of that, and so finding that and then sticking with that throughout their experience. You know, it's not just part of like when you say hello. It should be right through the very end when you walk out the door, and my host hopefully are trying to beat you to the door, to open the door for you to say goodnight and congratulations on the graduation. And then little details too, you know, like making sure, hey, if you've got a pasta coming out, we're doing that fresh grated cheese service. You know, if you've got a salad coming out, that fresh ground pepper,
Okay.
you know, should be there too. You know, it's just one of those things. It's kind of expected at this level of service. Boxing up your food, you know, it's our pleasure to box up your food. That's a step of service. That it's not just a step of service; it's service.
Right.
Service with a smile. We are happy to be of service, and so it's, you know, some people may not want their food boxed up. That's okay. You can let us know.
Right.
But it is our pleasure to do that for you, and you know, really
But
just
literally get wine and dine. Like you're here
that's the
to
point.
have an experience.
That's it. And
Fantastic.
we
That's
are.
what I look for when I'm out.
And we're an
So
experienced restaurant. I know you said you come out or you've been out, you know, for celebrations and things like that. And that's very much a big part of what Bahama Breeze is we love being able to celebrate with people, whether it's a big moment, big, you know, moments in people's lives, or sometimes, you know, hey, if you just want to celebrate a Tuesday night, you know, we're here for it. Open and close, 2 happy hours a day, and you know, just love this community, and we want to be, you know, we want to help it thrive, and you know, with that, hopefully we thrive as well.
great segue into the happy hour. Tell us about your specials, happy hour and lunch specials. Anything else that you want the community to know, so
Sure.
they can come out and support you.
Sure, absolutely. So we can start with lunch specials because that's easy. Monday through Friday, we just have, and they're pretty simple, but you know, there's nothing wrong with like a sandwich or a taco and a small side or a soup or a salad. So we've got, you know, it can be like a half Cuban sandwich or you know, a couple combo coconut tacos or black and mahi tacos. Come with a Cuban black bean soup, which is awesome. Our seafood chowder is great. Salads, again, you can do sides. So those are at a really kind of reasonable price. I think it's anywhere between like $7 and $9.
Oh wow, that's competitive.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
And then of course, the star of the show, the belle of the ball, is going to be happy hour because everyone needs a happy hour sometimes. So Monday through Friday, from 4 to 6, we have a happy hour. Pretty much all the appetizers are half off. The 2 types of wings we have are not half off, but they are discounted.
Okay.
And then all single liquor mixed drinks, cold drinks, are going to be half off. Beer is half off. Wine is half off. And then we've got, of course, like Bahama Breeze is known for those specialty island cocktails, and those are all discounted as well. And nothing screams you're on vacation more than like a drink and a pineapple. So there's that. And then we also do late night happy hour as well. We do that Sunday through Thursday from 10 o'clock to close. And it's the same happy hour, it's the same deals. But sometimes people just want a little extra, you know, a nightcap or a couple appetizers and some drinks after a long day, and we're here for it.
I'm one of those guys.
There you
know,
go.
doing what you do after that 10, 12-hour shift. I'm just going to stop by and get a drink.
Have a beer, have a cocktail. Yeah.
You really don't want to have it at your place of business. All right.
Bahama Rita for the win, absolutely.
Thanks, Ayrton.
Next to a drink in a pineapple, a drink in a sugarcane glass that has all those colors, all the colors of the island. That is it.
Fantastic. Great. All right. And on the community side, what is the GM or a relatively new GM to the area? What are the things you're planning on doing to get involved? Utilizing the chamber, of course, works out many of these expos and tastings. But anything else you have in mind to just kind of get a little bit more into the neighborhood feel of your restaurant and try to get some exposure out there?
Yeah, I mean, I think, I'll say this, and this isn't just fluff, but I mean, the chamber has been probably the biggest piece of really kind of meeting people, getting involved, again, meeting our neighborhood and being a part of the neighborhood is huge. We try to support, local schools and education programs whenever we can, whether it's through lunches or, if there's sports teams that maybe want to sponsor or something like that, we like to look at those options. And the other thing is, we like to, we have a lot of businesses around here, and, we'd love to be a part of, their programs, whether they do holiday parties or staff functions. We'd love to just kind of be a part of that. And I think, doing things like the Feast in the East and the Business Expo that's coming up here later this month, I think that's really just an awesome opportunity to put a face to the name and really get ourselves out there. And, we want people to see what we can do and really thrive and be a part of it. So.
Awesome, great. I know as doing what you do, what has helped my business is being out there, putting literally my face and like, this is who I am. Like, and then people usually, all right, we're going to Tavo's. Or they no longer mention your restaurant. It's like, all right, we're gonna go check out Eric.
Yeah.
Say hi to the buddy, and then of course, like go ahead and support you. And as far as support, and I'm speaking from my end of the business, where summertime's a little slower for us, and so we do all kinds of initiatives to bring people in. What can the community do to help you bring in those sales, be competitive with last year or whatever your comps are, getting to get this beautiful food out there on people's mouths. Of course, there's always social media, and we'll help you. Right after all this, as you guys know, we have the lunch adventure, so I better see every one of you guys in here. We're gonna fill this place up. We're gonna give this awesome guys some great business. You guys got to come out and try this. But other than doing the lunch adventures, when this thing finishes around 12, what else can we do to support you?
Honestly, a question like that, I think it's a partnership, right? And so the only thing I can really ask of the community is to come out, try these awesome things, right? Have a great experience. Let my servers wine and dine you and treat you the way that you deserve to be treated, and have the experience you want to experience. And use your mouths, use your social media, because I don't think there's anything that really has an impact on a business like people talking to people, especially in a community, especially in a neighborhood. Just saying, "Oh my God, I went to Bahama Breeze last night. Like, it was amazing. The service was fantastic. The food was gorgeous and tasted great." I believe in kind of that organic build of business. I think that's something that's very true to me and has made the biggest impact in my career. Is kind of that, just, hey, we're gonna earn it and grind it every single day, and to show people that we're here because we care and we're passionate and we love what we do and we love our community. And so, come on out, try us, give us a shot, and let us wow you, let us impress you, and tell your friends, tell your family, take the photos of that Instagrammable food, share it everywhere, post it everywhere, hashtag us.
Definitely, and we will definitely do all of that. We still have some time for questions.
Just a little, yeah.
Got questions, guys? Come on, comments. This is your guy. Let us know what would you like to do. How can we partner with him? How can he can sponsor us, anything? I don't know if there's a marketing budget for that, or if you guys want to book any big party, and just bring it. We got 2, 3, 5 minutes.
How about catering?
Catering. There you go.
Yeah. So outside of doing group events here inside the restaurant, which we love to do, it's always a blast. And, like I said, holiday parties, celebration parties, we do set menus and things like that. With enough notice, we are happy to cater. Like I said, we've done things for some local schools, over at UCF, elementary schools, high schools, businesses. Hey, we want to do a lunch this day. We're bringing in our team. We're doing a rewards dinner and stuff like that. We can absolutely cater. If I have enough time, I'll figure out a way to get it to you and save you the gas trip. You know what I mean? And that's kind of my commitment to the community.
Right.
If it's possible, like I am. Hospitality is like my blood, and it has been since I was 15. So like that to me is one of those things. If it's possible, I'm in. So let me save you the time. Let me save you the trip. I got a car that'll fit most anything. So I'll get it to you. I'll get you your food. I'll get your silverware. I'll get you the chafing dishes. That's something that we definitely love to do in partnerships. Especially if you can make it a regular thing.
Right.
Once a quarter, you want to do something for your staff, let me know.
All right, I'm gonna take you up on that, since my team loves to eat out.
Awesome, great question. Where are we? The address, right, is 1200 North Alafaya Trail. So we are maybe a quarter mile from the Waterford Lake Shopping Center, right around the corner from Victoria Place Apartments, and probably about a mile and a half from UCF, right past 50. So right past Colonial. Hours of operation: we open at 11 o'clock every day. Sunday through Thursday, we are open until 11 p.m.
Okay.
And then Friday and Saturday, we get a little bit of an extension there for our night owls, and we're going to be open until 12 o'clock.
Sweet. And the happy hour goes till close, correct?
Absolutely.
And starts at 9?
10.
10.
Yeah.
10 to close.
10.
Awesome. All right, so there you have it, folks. Closest intersection, it's Colonial and Alafaya. And for all the East Orlando, Oviedo area, took me 10 minutes to get here. As he said, Waterford Lakes is down the road. So cool centrally location. Come check out. It's fantastic. Again, I haven't been in a while. I visited you before, but I would definitely be coming back.
I'm gonna hold you to it.
Anything else that you want to bring up? We're almost out of time.
Yep. Just remind them 12:30.
Yep. Again, I mentioned it before. 12:30. Let's pack this place up. I want to see Eric running, because that is fun for me and it's great to do. So please come out. All right, Lunch Adventures. I will be here. So let me. I'll buy you a cup of coffee. How's that? Or something. Let me buy you something, because I want to see you. All right, and only if you mention it, because I mentioned it. So then hold me to it. All right. Hope to see you guys. Thanks, Eric.
Thank you so much.
This is all fantastic.
Appreciate it.
And
I hope to see everybody. I hope to see the community out today. And like you said, make me run. That's I live for it. That's the energy I like. So